What I have coming up next, finally, is diving into the photography thing and doing a show. Finally, people have been asking me, excuse me, for 20 years to display my photos and display the work, and I'm finally going to do it. And I'm finally going to do a book. Yeah, so within the next like 6 to 9 months, I'll probably have 2 or 3 gallery shows, exhibits rather, and definitely a book coming. And then obviously what we have coming, on the home front with the team, The Rock, is like, more albums, more plays, more documentaries, more films, and just, expanding every day, man. New clients, keeping it moving. I'm most excited about now transitioning from music into film and television and doing some producing with stuff that's going on our side and as well as outside as well. Terrence J is a good friend of mine. He has a great deal with Viacom where he's producing his own stuff, and he's brought me in on 1 or 2 projects to produce. One of those projects being Safe Word, that's about to come back on right now on MTV, and it's just I love it, man. I love connecting the dots, and I'm a big film and television guy as a fan, so to be able to work in it now like I did with music completes my life. I think that visuals are probably, the most important thing for entertainment right now in general, for artists coming up, and not even for artists and actors and just everybody who's trying to, content is key, right? And content is everything right now. And it's funny to watch, artists do like 1 or 2 photo shoots or take a few pictures here and there back in the day, to now a photographer or a videographer is like a key member in everybody's camp. I don't care if you're an actor, an athlete, an artist, a comedian. I don't care if you're Kevin Hart, LeBron James, Drake, or whomever. Like, they have content people with them at all times, and it's like, it's necessary, it's needed, and I think it's dope. I mean, YouTube changed the game. I mean, just for artists in general, to be able to put out visuals and, put out what they're working on at the, tap of a button, elevates their career, advances, it's just the most best progressive way to like get known and put your stuff out there without having to like go the old traditional route of just shopping your stuff around and shooting a video and then trying to get people to watch it. You know what I mean? You don't try anything no more. You just gotta press a button. Most important, things that Lenny S, myself, feel are pivotal or are important keys to making it and sustaining in the business. Number one, always is relationships. Relationships are gonna get you $100,000, whatever, down to 50. Relationships are gonna get you, nah, I'm not interested, to I'll think about it, or yes. Relationships are gonna get you people that, wouldn't normally do something for someone or something for a project, and you getting them on board. And I learned that very early, and I take my relationships serious, and this is why I can call almost anybody at any given time. I don't really have to deal with managers. I have no problem dealing with managers. I'm a manager, but I just have a great way of dealing with people, and they trust me and they like me, and I'm able to deal with artists direct and managers direct, and I'm respectful, so I'm not speaking to artists and just kind of like, not giving respect to the manager. I'll speak to the manager as well and be like, hey, I just spoke to blah, blah, blah. This is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So relationships are 100% number one key always. Number 2 would be communication for me. It's important. And, hey, man, I'm getting thousands of emails a day sometimes. I can't always get back to everybody, but I learned that. I heard Steve Stout talk about that early on in an interview, early on in my career. That's like, getting back to people is important. Him and Jay Brown, which are 2 really big key executives in the entertainment business. Getting back to people, returning the texts, returning the calls, returning the emails, and not making people feel like you're not attainable, that you're not, you know what I'm saying, that they can't get to you. Of course, you can't satisfy the world. You can't please everybody. You can't get back to everybody, but not just curving people just to curve them, not just getting back to people just because you don't want to, just because you don't have the answer, just because you don't have the answer that they want to hear. I get more respect telling people no in a kind, polite way and explaining why I can't do it, then I get with a yes sometimes. Because most of the people in our business are too egotistical to fucking call, hit, answer anybody back, that they just look like that's where the term industry shit comes from. You know what I'm saying? Not getting back to people, telling people what they want to hear as opposed to what the truth is. So communication is number two, and is very, very key for me to be able to just be transparent and get back to everyone.